Hello everyone, welcome to Veronika Hug. Today we are continuing with our Entrelac piece and we are now for the fourth box starting with 16 new stitches. Five, and 8, so 2, 4, 6, 8, and the 9th is the last from our third square, and then this white part is the first row of our fourth square. Here is row number 2. Eight stitches and the 9th again with the next one overlapping in purl stitch, so just like before. So you see, it's just like in part 1, we are just expanding. And again, 8 stitches in knit stitch, and the last 2 ones we do in purl stitch together. Just make sure you keep count of all your rows, that way you always know where you are at. But even if you miscount, it's very easy to see where you are at. Just count the very visible rows. So again, keep working until you have this section done. Okay, we are almost done, so let's see. We have here 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then the 2 together. Cast off. And then again the same thing. We have the 8 stitches and the 2 together. And again. So as mentioned, if you guys are enjoying this, feel free to shoot us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. That way you stay updated with everything new that we post for free. Also, that way you can see our older videos we already posted for some extra inspiration. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So after a while, it gets pretty repetitive. This is a great project even for beginners. Even though it doesn't seem that way, it's actually not as difficult. As you can see, after you get the hang of the first box or the first square you do, everything else is very easy to do. And purl stitch. So let's count. We have here 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 rows. So just like before, we need 2 more. Okay, now we have that, and now just go back. And simultaneously you can start a new box right over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we will take those out of the knots for our next box. So you see, it's just doing the rows and sometimes taking the new stitches out of the knots, but apart from that, it's all the same. And 9, there we go. Now we are working with the second box as well, so connecting now. Cast the first one off. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and the last purl stitch. And again. And now do the 2 together. That's how you connect, and then turn and just start all over, cast off, and repeat the steps. If you guys maybe have wishes what we could do in the future, or maybe some questions and something that's unclear, or maybe you have suggestions, yeah, something you have tried out and you haven't seen on the channel, feel free to post a comment below the video. I'm always open to suggestions and I love to hear your feedback. Almost done. Turn and cast off the first stitch. So when you get the hang of it, this is something that can be really relaxing because, as you can see, it's not a very challenging project. And 2 stitches together and purl stitch. So I will be counting with you guys just to make this a little bit easier for you, or maybe a little bit more dynamic. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. After those 7, you always do the purl stitch as the last one, so this one stays the same throughout the whole project. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and as always, purl as last. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and purl stitch. Next one I'm going to count with you again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and purl stitch at the end. So we are almost done with our box. Just a couple more. There we are. So now let's start at the bottom and count. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17 rows. Now again, let's take 8 stitches out of this section here, out of our little knots, in order to start a new box. So we have 5 boxes done so far. So as I mentioned, this part might be a bit tricky, but yeah, after a while it also gets easier. Now we are starting box number 6. And the last one in purl stitch, just like always. So now we are simply doing the rows without any connecting sides in that sense. So it's just the section we started with, just the knots. So you see where we are building the 6th box. So first, second, and third. So here, yeah, the first one, the second, the third, then the 4th and 5th, and now the 6th one is incoming right here. I will finish the 18 rows and then I will meet back with you to show you what we have. Here we are, so boxes 4, 5, and 6 are on top, and the last one I finished started here in this connecting line. So let's count again. So we have here 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And now a back row for 17, and now we will start 8 new stitches again. So you see, the entire project is just planning where you're gonna do the next box. Turn, and then the 7th box we will start the same way as before. Remember to always do the last one in purl stitch. Here we are actually, do 2 together in purl stitch. And now turn the whole piece, cast off, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and the purl stitch. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cast off, and again simply keep doing this until all of the stitches are done. Stay tuned for part 3.